No. 1 minute. Are you telling me today on this program that you are inviting your former colleagues, top IAS officers, top IFS officers to come to your office and you are willing to explain this entire project to them, which has caused so much of controversy? Are you willing to be open now?
I am issuing an invitation through your channel now to the 60 guys. I have spent 40 years of the best period of my life with some of them, and I know them personally. And I am astonished that some of them have put their signature to a letter which says that the new parliament building is being constructed because of a superstition. I am sure 50% of these eminents have not even read the letter they have signed on to. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves for having signed a letter which ascribes the new parliament building. One of these characters, I'm sorry to use a strong word, was cabinet secretary of the government. And he signed this letter. Another colleague of mine, I know when he was an ambassador or when he was foreign secretary, I know his knowledge of buildings. And so let me tell you with all humility that we are not hiding anything. From the day go, if we had short-circuited procedures, if we had not got permission, the Honorable Supreme Court would have faulted us. And I can tell you, I have said from the day go, look, I am willing. So if these 60 gentlemen want to come, I am inviting them. If you want to come along with them, with some of your equally distinguished members of the Fourth Estate, please join us. We will have a celebration discussion.
No, we'll do that. But let me get two clarifications. One, which was raised in the petition, is that construction activities which were going on at the site were originally being done without COVID protocols being followed. It was only after the petition that the workers, construction workers, were kept on site, an element of social distancing was maintained, there was testing. Even now there are question marks, Mr. Puri, over the conditions in which workers are carrying out construction here. There are some reports that they are working in tin sheds, that the conditions are unhygienic. Questions are being raised because you are not even allowing anyone to come there, allowing any kind of photography, so we don't even know the reality. Can you give me an assurance that all protocols for COVID are being followed for the workers, because some workers have tested positive for COVID-19, including a supervisor?
Let me state categorically on the record, not only did the learned Solicitor General and the former Assistant Solicitor General, who was Additional Solicitor General, who was appearing for the contractor, Shapurji, not only what they have said, I am saying is alignment. So all COVID protocols are being followed, which means thermal testing, RT-PCR test, which means vaccinating the people. During the course of the press conference, we were asked a specific question: how many of them have been vaccinated? On Parliament, 1,300 people are workers, 900 of them have already been vaccinated. I am happy to provide that assurance, and I can tell you the reason on that photograph, when it started off, we had the privilege, like we have bodies floating on the river bank, 2014 picture. Some of these photographs were morphed and photoshopped. I have said clearly today before I had the press conference, I had, when you said, will you do an interview? I said, I will first wait for the court judgment. And I also told my secretary and my joint secretary, they visited the site today, seen the work, seen the condition. I'm also going there. And look, I have an open invitation. We have nothing to hide. If there is any scope of improvement, we are always ready to tweak it. But Rajiv, I'm making a more fundamental point. Supposing 5 months ago, we had stopped the activity. What would have happened to the 1,600, 1,700 people? They would have been declared surplus. The contractor is unlikely to have paid them their daily wages. They would have headed home. And if they were COVID positive, they would go. If anybody is found to be COVID positive, we will provide treatment to them. Right. So out of 1,600, if you said one supervisor and so, I will check this out.
No, I'm glad.
No issue whatsoever.
No,
but
I'm glad
we will
that
follow the guidelines and the SOPs diligently.
I'm glad that you're ready to allow the media to go there and see the working conditions of the labor. Let me also say with due regard, sir, the pictures that you just referred to of bodies being thrown in the Ganga are not morphed, sir. These are actual pictures that our reporters have been tracking of 2021. So let's not say that we are putting out photos of 2014 or morphing any pictures, sir, of this COVID pandemic. That is unfair, sir.
Possibly. No, I'm not. No, you have been. No, Rajiv, I didn't have you in mind. I was making a general point of photoshopping. I have compared some of the pictures, they are of 2015. I've gone into the rows because, I have other responsibility and I also belong to a state. So let's not go into that discussion. I can have that discussion with you separately.
Okay.
All I'm saying here, some of the photographs which were shown of the Central Vista Avenue, I'm referring to those.